Christians are in problem in Nigeria. Very big problem. Very big problem. Christians, they are in problem in Nigeria. Very big problem. And nobody can speak for them. Nobody can speak for them. You see now, Bishop Coker now. Bishop Coker, emegi appoint. Can Emi appoint ABD Ghana must go? He cannot talk. So these people now, also bekwene ha igbuo ndị niile egbuo ihe egbuo that is egbuo dịka otu a ndị Muslim na-achịrị nwalite na unu nụrụ ihe ha kwuru. Ha sị ha na-aga even ha sị na otu ha si kwuo ya sef ọwụ dị sọ ndị Bini. Ha sị ha chọrọ ibido from their side. Ha sị ha chọrọ ibido from their side. And they have bido from their side. Ọ ga-adị bloody. As you are watching, you click the like button. I hope my voice is coming out. Please, the two people watching, help me and say yes if my voice is coming out. If my voice is coming out, say yes. If my voice is coming out, just help me and say yes. The two people watching, if my voice is coming out, say yes. Christians are in problem. I know what I'm saying. Christians, they are a very big problem. If my voice is coming out, write on the comment section, say yes. Number one now, you see that Bishop Coker, how many appoint? Okay, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Chiwendo, I greet you, my brother or my sister. Unu Bishop Coker now, how many appoint? As again or so who will speak for Muslims? Who will speak for Christians now? Nobody. These people Jibren, Jijendi Christian. N'obodo aha agboro Nigeria between na Amagi. Thank God for Biafrans. Thank God. We rise up. This kind of thing, they cannot do it to us. But the problem now, how be the Hana be there from north now? How be the Hana be there from north now? Our people not there now can be the victim. So yeah, the thing, but they cannot write this thing nonsense. If we are the here, I couldn't know. Una afuna ha mobilize na many people now. Iji le ndị Bini, iji so ndị Bini akwụ. Ha mobilize na many people. Ha mobilize na many people iji gị so ndị Bini akwụ. Iji and unu ahụ na n'otu gọvanọ ha jọsụ na ọwụrụ egwu nwaanyị kpụ. Emebe na ya obido nọ garịọwa biko. Ọ dị very painful. Very, very painful. Bishop Coker now cannot speak because he's now a politician. Who will defend Christians from the hand of these people? Oyege defend the Christian in our land, Nigeria. Biafrans are not involved because we have already got. Akuna honia. Thank God we are now a country. This thing they are doing now, concern us. But how attempt no keta anya agwa ha ihe oke ji ntị ọkụ ji ntị oke eme. Akuna but ndị ga-awụ the victim na-awụ ndị Biafra kpọchiri ntị gabiri n'obodo north. Ọwụ ndị ga-awụ the victim. But ọ wụrụ si na ha ma ịbịawa otu a ha si ha na-aga Bini ime ihe a na Bini. Ọ wụrụ otu a na ha ga-emenwu ya na ala Igbo again. Ọsọ bụ ekwele ndị gọvanọs ndị a na-akpọrọ ha isi n'ala nyebekwele ha ọda ha ga-emenwu ndị Biafrans ịdị ihe ha chọrọ ime ndị Bini. Akwụnụ na-anụ jụọ ọnụ m ndị Kristian anọ na Nigeria now onye ga-ekwuru ha ọnụ ha? Nobody. Ka arụ ifuru otu ha si were bishọp. You know what? As the bishop they corrupt before. What as the Bishop Coker were a corrupt person. But now imagine a corrupt bishop. Abezebe meze your point. Who will speak for Christians now? Onwe donye jogi ya. Nobody is asking. Look, ndị Benin nweta self ha nwere very dark man na-ekwutu small. Nobody will speak for Christian, which is very bad. Imagine a kind of threat in the Ibuna Agaga. Agunu, thousands of threats. Nobody have arrested them. But onye ọzọ mere that kind of threat. That day self, but these people has not how would the second class citizen. Ndị na-asa arụ. Dirty people, if you pimple no gbachara ha n'ihu. If you to second class citizen, auto pimple no shi gbachara ha n'ihu. Ha jọọ ọrụ ala. Second class citizen that na-asapụ ahụ. Na-eyi ezigbo akwa. Ifu ka ha dị. Ifere ha na-eme m. Ifu ka ha dị ifere ha na-eme m. Ndị kpọrọ onwe ha first class ka ọsọ first class citizen. Unu fu ka ha dị. Unu ajụọ sị ebee ka ndị a shiri bịa? Ele otu unu si menwe onwe unu? Ele otu unu si ga-eme onwe unu involve na ndị a? Anyị nwawo ndị Biafra, we are past them. We are not with them again. I know with them. Our happiness. This kind of nonsense they can never try it with us. They can never try it with us. This kind of nonsense, they can never try it with us.
We invade your farm, kill your wife, fellow Nigerians. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Fulanis are the number one citizens of the country, and you must honor them and honor their cow. Is that clear?
Yes,
they will invade your farm, kill your wife, destroy the means of your livelihood, and there is nothing you can do about it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
They will rape your wives, steal, kidnap you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And anytime you touch any means of their livelihood or you touch any of them, there will be justice for the Fulanis. Is that clear?
Yes,
Fulanis are the number one citizens and you are inferior. Their cow is better than you. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now get that into your tick score. Tozo, there is nothing you can do about it because Fulanis are the number one citizens. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
After destroying you, they are not going to compensate anybody. The government will compensate nobody. We will compensate nobody. And if you touch them, we will send the soldiers after you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, country. Hi, thank God for Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God for Simon Ekpa. Thank God for Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Thank God for these three people. Master won't have one now. These people, imagine. Unania, the quick country. Kawo country. Ka ken sedudo. Ka ihe ndị sedudo nọ na-emege mmadụ si na ha wụ operation udo ga-achị. Ezigbo nsogbu dị. Ezigbo onye ga-ekwuru ndị Christian. Bishop Coker na nọzi with them. Dekwe ndị a na-akpọtara ndị Benin. Ndị a na-achị ibuga na Benin. Hi, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, mommy, thank you for making this possible for us. If not, these people, they know now that we are Biafra.
Everything that is happening in Nigeria today,
in
regards to the Fulani attacks here and there, the country is boiling at the moment like never before. What is it about? Fulani here, Fulani attack there, everywhere. Somebody saw these things long time ago. he spoke about them, but he wasn't taken serious. So many people said he was calling for separation, he was calling for violence. What's the storyline today? Does Nnamdi Kanu not deserve to be tagged prophet? But one thing that baffles me is, how did he even know all these things in advance? He said these things years back. And years later, we are in the middle of it. Fulani's wahala, Fulani attack. Nnamdi Kanu told Nigerians to expect it and be ready for it.
Nnamdi Kanu saw future. Then you people neglect it. And you people started cursing him, calling him all kinds of names. And when you na-akpọ gị ya, unu kpọọ ya onye oshi, unu akpọọ ya onye ama, unu akpọọ ya onye ka, enweghị unu akpọ gị ya, ụmụnne ya today send ụmụnne ya akwa ndị ka ọ na-azọ ndụ ere ya resi ndị Fulani. Today na-akwa ihe ndị na o kwuru na-akwa unu nwa na-ata nkizi yazi. Ịfụrụ ya? Fulani ga-eme unu ihe.
Perhaps prepare yourself for it or be taken down easily. That's what we see. Meanwhile, let's go back to what he said then. That is the price you pay for treachery.
Yes.
That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say enough is enough.
Yes.
It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forest, imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking, and you have not.
Imagine abụmara ndị Fulani, dirty people, ndị na-ara nnama, ndị na-asa ahụ, ọhịa na-agba mara. Chai! Unu ga-anụ, unu edeghị prophet of our own lee ya jije ya. Ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma. Ndị biri na-ekwu ya ikwu. Today na-akwa ọha nwa. Akwa ndị biri na-ebe.
Why are they not saying something about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war?
The Eastern Security Network. Ndị Fulani ewere ndị gọvanọs megide Chinasa were ya reshi ha. Ha bido ewere na-ekwu ole. Eastern Security Network eji na-achụ ndị a. Ndị Fulani enweghị ndị gọvanọ ndị Igbo megide ha. Ha niile atọnụcha ha tụ ogbugbu agụ.
Because they know, they understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people.
No.
And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be.
Can never.
Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people?
Ask me.
Who are the Nupe people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were steamrolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests.
Sorry.
And who's going to drive them away from there?
Nobody.
If not the Yoruba youths.
Nobody.
Forget about your useless governors. Your elders are very strong. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They said they support Akeredolu. This governor from those state. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the west in the north? The Igbo people.
Click the like button. Click the like button. Click the like button. Click the like button. Umu Chineke. Click the like button.
In Sabangari in Kanu. Are they living in of course it's Hausa land? Are they living in the forest? They came to the town. They work very hard. They build houses. They build mansions. They develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. World aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council, where you move cattle from place to place. Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century, moving cattle from place to place. Tell me that grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. These are people that have prepared for you to sell you down the drain. By the time the Fulanis are done with you, believe you me, if you don't rise up now to fight for your freedom, by the time Fulanis are done with you, you'll be more useless than a Hausa peasant doing Babiyala somewhere in Zaria. So tell me what is a lie?
Nothing.
What exactly among all what Nnamdi Kanu said in this video you just saw, that is not happening today? Tell me.
He saw the future.
What is this man's offense? Why is he still in detention?
Ask me.
He only saw the future and he told Nigerians about it. Since he saw Nigerians as
all the fun I need is Nnamdi Kanu because of Obohere Hike. How much Nnamdi Kanu? Because of Obohere Hike. Nnamdi Kanu Bohere Hike. Oh yeah, man. All these things. When how did you share Nnamdi Kanu? All these things. Akam na-ele Seludo nwụrụ anwụ. Seludo na-akọntrol were nwa ka ọ mụrụ amụ. Nwa ya. Ọ dịcha ya nọ na-akpa ya Nnamdi. Ebele mum gi Seludo. That they she release Nnamdi Kanu hand him over. He control the nwa gị. Nwoke izuzu gị na amam obodo ọ nọ. Ebele mum gi sha. On the phone anyị ji Nnamdi Kanu ọ chọ ụmụ ihe ndị a o mepere ihe ike in time. Ọ dị hoti na o kwuru akwa omenwene. Ndị bi na dị munu sorry. Onye ga-ekwute ụlọ okwu na very dark man but okwu ọ na-ekwu a na-aga ada afọ a. Ọ na-aga ada afọ a. Unu si unu nwechere eye nwee ayes nwee konfara niile a. All this ugbu a na each stage ndị bido na-aga na-egbu onwe ha mgbe ọbụla ha mere ihe court. Ya wụ the time unu nwere na iji na gbuwe ndị Fulani instead ị na-egbuzi onwe unu by ihe court ihe konfara. Ọwụ opportunity unu nwere na ma ọ wụ ya.
People that lack leadership and weren't ready to defend themselves other than surrender to the Fulani Caliphate. He wanted his people not to be a part of this disaster.
Yes.
But they wouldn't listen. Rather, they tagged him terrorist, rebel, and they arrested him and he has been in detention.
Nnamdi Kanu see the future. He did not want us to experience this kind of thing. But the governors now serve ndị Fulani. Now watch the brand. How can they be there? Nnamdi Kanu now create a security outfit. Agbagide security outfit aha werecha ma onye Igbo Chinasa woro onye ebe were ndị chai hapụ ama Chineke nna ndị Igbo unu enwe kind ọkụ ndị biri na ha ebewere na ndị kenọt ebecha na ha bịawala otu ha na-efili kwe na ụtọ ndị ha gasị na-enwezi ihe dịka ESN anya mmiri na-agba m
detention. We are the middle of everything he spoke about, and tomorrow we think Nnamdi Kanu does not deserve an apology.
Chai.
Anytime I look at this man's video, I just look at Nigeria and I'm beginning to like. So everybody that had the intention of saving this country has either been bite or been arrested and in prison. That is the story. When you have a good intention for Nigeria, the two places that is most likely to be your destination is either the grave or in the prison. And you think the country will ever survive like that?
Never.
Nnamdi Kanu or the people that have detained him, who ought to have been detained? I leave the question for you at my audience. The comment section is open.
Ndị GAG ka ekwesịrị ime arrest. Ndị ka ọ ha nwa kwesịrị na detention. Ndị ji Nnamdi Kanu ọ ha nwa kwesịrị na detention by now. M gwara unu akwa mmadụ na-egiri ụmụnne ya na-egbu send ndị na-egbu ụmụnne ya because of gịnị? Because of what? Jụọ because of what? Because of gịnị? Na ọ chọrọ ịwụ onye isi. Ya ọ ga-akpọrọ ndị Fulani ya ọ ga-akpọ Asari boys ha. Dịrị bold na-ekwu the thing na ha bịa egbuwe ụmụnne ha. A na-egbu young youth. Aga m echefu ihe ka echefu. Mụnwa aga m echefu ihe ka echefu. Nnọkọta aga m anọkọta mgbe ọbụla na-ewepụtara unu ya. I no go forget time. Mgbe ọbụla ka m ga na-ewepụtara unu ya.
Because PM does not joke.
Mgbe ọbụla
When they are shooting guns, they will be.
Our able APM will give his own conclusion, and then Biafrans can now come in and make their comments. Listen, please.
I will not lead the politics. I will not lead the BI. Only leader who wants someone and get the mayor born. You people don't secure someone and where's someone and they tear a prison. So that the kind of better image of Biafra Liberation Army. Out there have seen
false accusation. And we see how APM will give his own conclusion, and then Biafrans can now come in and make their comments. Listen, please.
I will not lead the politics. I will not lead the BI. Only leader who wants someone and get the mayor born. You are accusing of
false accusation. And we see how Igwe, you know, from the voice, you can tell he's very, very angry. You know, and especially when somebody forcefully accuse you, just like the way they are.
Again, this thing, this voice, I don't know the me adosi edosa. Again, I miss it in a voice here. Because here, what shiri, they give innocent Biafrans, gebuha, because of this guy. This voice, I don't know the me adosi edosa. Because of Guinea, or try to stop him again in Finland. Or walk on here, not as a homeland is. There are men on ground saying ceasefire. Who the honani and the Christian? Nọ na Nigeria ka m kwukwu ya gwekwu ya akwụna hụrụ otu ndị Israel chi asụga ndị akwụ hụrụ otu ndị Israel chi asụga ndị akwụ why na ga-eji otu aha mere ekwe otu a ndị Israel chi emege ndị Israel ha chige mgba live am for God Israel anọghị ibi livia from God Israel wụ gị dọọ ha aka kpam ha zigara unu ozi ka unu hụ ịdị ihe mmadụ mere aga m echefu daga anyị egburu the guy chemo ọhịa egwuregwu mgbe na-eme ha were why they look ncheta ọnwụ daga anya na-agba mara yeah the cause of it this person na no ya
Excuse me.
This person
is doing everything he can, you know, the Nigerian terrorist state.
And in the threat na ọ dị ihe ọma si na ọ chọrọ ịwụ prime minister dega ụmụnne ya na-egbu nye degi ndị na-echebe obodo kwụọ ha ụgwọ si ha rụkwa n'ọrụ ga-ezizie ya na Peter Mba ha send ya ụmụ Asawana Asari boys ha bịa na-egbuge ndị Biafra.
They burned down his family house. They killed members of his family. This Igwe Butuza have went through a lot, sacrificed a lot. But fellow Biafrans, somebody like Philip Ajoke, to go to the extent of labeling him, calling him a criminal, asking if he's doing 419, saying that he's, you know, he's not doing what he's supposed to do, accusing him forcefully. Whatever this Igwe Butuzo is saying, we pray let it happen to Philip Ajoke. If Igwe Butuzo's hand is clean and Philip Ajoke is accusing him, that Anyanwu and Biafra, let all of them fight against Philip Ajoke, both here in America, home and abroad, everywhere. All these evil people that are accusing people wrongly, and I believe they know what they are doing, and they purposely are doing it just to damage our image, just to capture us, just to destroy what we are doing. The God that created heaven and earth will fight for us. While we, his creation, we use our mouth to prophesy, to pronounce evil against those that are accusing us forcefully, against those that want to destroy us. It will never be well with them. Whoever it is, starting from Philip Ajoke that accused me forcefully. I come to this.
Onye kwuo ihe awo gekere and a murderer ogbu mmadụ oge kere ogbu mmadụ ajọsụ m nọọsị ka m were ihe a mege ugbu a were nye onye a legiri men on ground nye ha ego stọpụọ ha ịrụ ọrụ dịsa oge kere because ogene ama m na dịsa oge kere wee onye Enugu o ya mere ya na Peter Mba ji na-akpa mkpa niile ha akpaga unu ga-efidi na dịsa oge kere adị m unu surprise ndị aka na osege ndị a ndị ka na-egedi ha ege unu mara dị kind of arụ ama mụ na yesterday ka m matara na dịsa oge kere na ọwa onye Enugu steeti ọ ya mere Peter Mba ji eyuzu gị ya emega ihe niile omega but unu amaghị ama mụ na oge kere wee onye Enugu steeti ọ ya mere Peter Mba ji eyuzu gị ya emega ihe niile omega this voice agara m ga download ya I will not stop playing it ncheta voice a ebere m akwa because of mkpamkpa arụ dịsa oge kere gbara n'isi ụmụ Biafra
try to reason with him say hey man don't do this you are
ọ tụrayiri istọpụ Biafra declaration na Finland ọwa ọkụghara ya lọtazie homeland ya na success ha na-eme na ground tụọra ha shi were ego nye ha si ha rụkwụrụ ọrụ ha kpọzie asara ịdọkụgbọ ha baizie gbugbu ụmụ Biafra kene ma Dr. Ngozi Orabezo ga ha si ọpụ ka ha nọrọkwa na brigi ọhịa ukwu ome ihe ahụ unu ga-anụ ihe ọ nọ na-akọ disgrace onwe ya hia mepeni ntị unu enweghị unu nwere unu na-aṅụ na-ege
accusing me forcefully my hand is clean and this old fool still keep repeating it still keep saying what he's saying all he can say is that if they accuse me forcefully why I don't come and debunk it on social media must I be in social media debunking why they know what they are doing is wrong they know they are lying it will never be well with them whatever this Igwe have said will come to pass if he did not pronounce it Biafrans I want everyone to help him pronounce it let everything they forcefully accuse him happen to those that accuse him and for those that are still calling if they think they can reach him again that line that they call they can't read that line again it's over.
Yes sir.
Sir,
please, I'm sorry to interject. There's a question, and I'm sure you are responding to that question now. You know, the mommy is asking, but how did Ngozi and her gangs got the commander's number? We were told that they didn't have their numbers, and I'm sure that's what you are responding now.
Yeah, that is his old number, and that old number they managed to get it from what is this called, Solomon. And Solomon got it from somebody, not directly from him. Solomon, they get it from one of the commander that is no longer with us actually. But this line, you know, they can't get him on this number again. That that is just if they think they can still call that line and get him for. So that is just what it is. So that is his old line, his old number. I don't know if I answered the question.
Correct. Yes, sir. Yes. Very correct.
That is one of his old number. So that's how. And Ngozi, and there's a time, that's the same period of time when Ngozi reached out to him and he gave Ngozi condition what to do, of which Ngozi refused to follow the condition. And Ngozi refused because he told Ngozi that he cannot work with Ngozi. One, number two, that he have to work with the Biafra Republic government in exile that he be working with. So that's exactly what happened. And then later on, they tried to go through other commanders from back door, trying to see if there's anyhow they can get in their camp. So as of now, I will tell you that Ngozi don't have any link with them, and they never work with Ngozi. They never intend to work with Ngozi. That number is just one of the old number that is using. So that's just how it happened. But you all can hear from Igwe that he made it clear he's not working with them. It's not like he's getting anything from them, and he don't eat.
This is when Ogekere stop men on ground not to work. They now employ Asari boys. How be the name innocent Biafrans? Adando that me dosa so that ha ga delete ibekweli ya edishiri m ike. M ga na-akpọ this voice ka unu wee mara ihe buterenụ ejiri gbuo those people that time aha. Otu esiri kpọọ Caterpillar si ya ọbịakwa na men on ground akwụsịrị n'ọnụ Ogekere kwụsịrị ha bịa helpụ anyị chụpụ ụmụ Asari dọkụgbọ ọwụ otu esiri mee ya. Agị ma akwụsị ikpọ ihe a agụ ga na revise unu brain ya because some of una na-aghọtacha unu echefu because of ihe na-eme m ga na-abịa na-echetara unu ya.
Because Ngozi hand is not clean. And you all know back in Africa or back in Biafra land, our people, they are used to finding. So based on their finding as well, and based on what is happening, everywhere they've been, everything they have done, he proved that Ngozi's hand is dirty. Ngozi is not unclean. They can't work with somebody who is unclean.
Onye ọbụla aka ya na-adịghị ọcha ya nwa na-asa aka mmadụ adịghị ọcha. Ogekere aka gị ọ dị ọcha gị ga were ego nye men on ground si ha arụkwa n'ọrụ gaga meet Ifeanyị Ụba dekwenụ m ka nga mmadụ nwụrụ anwụ ma na-akpọlite onye nwụrụ anwụ dekwenụ Ifeanyị mba ọwụkwụ mba Ifeanyị Mba gọvanọ Enugu steeti Ifeanyị Mba akọla m ọnụ m ya ama m ka onye ka nwụrụ anwụ ma aga na gị kpọtụ ya gọọmehia onye aka ya na-adịghị ọcha ọ na-ahụ onye aka ya dị ọcha na-eboghị ya ebubo unu wee fụ ya ihe ọnụ na-agbụ ya kwata o try ka ọ stop Biafra declaration okwe ya ọ bịazie ebe ha nwere success and achụọla success ha bịazie otu ha shiri mee ihe a.
Somebody who the land rejected, somebody who is just against what we are doing. So that's one of the
a useless man nọ na-ebeghi akwa na edidikere yiri Biafra. Then thank you Christy. Thank you.
Reason, so if Biafra think they're giving Ngozi whatever they're giving Ngozi to fight for them or to protect the land, Ngozi is using it for what best known to her. It's not to protect our land. The land have rejected Ngozi. So if you know how to do your own fundings, for those that know how to do that, I don't know about that. You can go do yours. But based on everything that is unfolding, we can tell that Ngozi is a pathological liar, a chronic liar for that matter, unclean person. She's not steady. Today she will tell you something else.
Stop the declaration. Stop men on ground. Na Peter Mba akpọta Asari dọkụgbọ boys ha bide na-ama chai that boy ahụ egburu were nkịtị ya may your soul rest in peace ebe ọbụla ị nọ eche mebe nkịtị ya ha nọ na chai enwere ike nkịtị ahụ echegidekwa ihe gbasa onye nwe ya nwụkwa because otu onye nwe ihe si na handụ ndị ya ga-adị n'iche na otu onye ọzọ ga-esi na handụ ndị ya adị nsọ na nkịta ha ga-adị ndụ na chai arụ mere ndị a these people Ogekere so na akparawa Chamaka jere Betty Nwada.
Tomorrow she will say something else. It's just somebody that cannot work to save our life, our land. So if you're part of Ngozi team, kindly desist from it. You can see example of that from Philip Ajuke, without no even respect at all for these people that have sacrificed a lot. You all can see what this idiot is vomiting from his mouth in the way he treats people that have sacrificed heavily for what we are doing.
John Monia na Yana Dr. Ngozi Arabeze onye ka ewu idiot. Oh, ya ma wu idiot. If you call ladies disgrace onwe ya. I'm gonna weta nu video, old video ka mberi wetara nu today. Old video ndị mmadụ mere ka mberi wetara nu today. Achọrọ m brain unu ka m chọrọ irishove brain unu. Reshoving ka m bịara n'ehihie a. Ka ka akpọcha.
Accusing him forcefully, and he's rude as well. He talked down on him. He just showed the kind of team or the kind of cabinet Ngozi have. No member of the Biafra Republic government in exile cabinet member will act the way Philip Ajoke did. It tells you the kind of people that work with Ngozi. Yeah, this one called Valentine in New Jersey, the same group of people, it's a lot of them. It's a lot. This is how they go, keep calling Biafrans. If you decide not to work with them, you have a problem. They will slander you, lie against you, propagate all false against you. So it's just, it's just something very despicable. We ask every Biafrans to desist from it. The fight that we are fighting is real. We are fighting both enemies within and enemies outside. But at the end of the day, Biafra must surely totally be liberated. No matter whatever they do, no matter the enemy within, we will totally liberate our land and totally get our freedom, restore our food, dignity. So please, don't be part of Ngozi Arabeze and her group of evil people that is trying to destroy what we are doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our able APM. Thank you so much for the time we will spend with Biafrans. I know you may not be able to stand and wait for our questions. There are Biafrans that ask us questions. The ones that we cannot respond here, please expect us to bring them to you in our next meeting so that you will respond to their questions. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. All right.
Yeah, in matter of security issue, why we actually brought this up here is just for a reason. It's to question anyone not to follow the step of Philip Ajoke, because this man have what he did is wrong. And when the land, the creator of the heaven and earth, when the evil will be following him, he won't know where it's coming from. So people have to be careful.
Exactly, DOS system. Oh yeah, usually. I'm sure that the guy in Obunas DOS. I'm sure that this Asaya Nyok Obunas DOS. I'm sure. This voice I download to me and don't say dosa. I can never forget this day. February 3rd.
Be careful with your utterances. Be careful what you do. And false accusation is one of character assassination. All this work together is one of the worst thing you can.
Okay, Julia. Many people want to ask you a question or say they or good anything for answering question. You call now nonsense Julian. Up to moment. Okay, wokwa na ezuzu. Anụmanụ chọrọ iwu amamihe ọsọ chọrọ iwu.
Ever do to your fellow human being. Don't accuse somebody forcefully, especially somebody who is just doing the right thing. Doing the right thing. Especially somebody who is working hard just like this.
Okay, Kede, you are doing the right thing. You stop men on ground. Ureze Peter Mba, gina Peter Mba kpọbata aja asari Dokubo boys. Ha dị ndị Biafra na-egbuga. Chai.
He has sacrificed a lot. Please, if you are one of them, disease yourself from it. But if it is about to answer question of how the security back home is being managed or how it's run, we have a general commander now, which is from the factor. So it's not something I will be here to answer. And our security issue is not what we discuss on air. But this is just to educate Biafrans to see what is going behind the scene, which some people don't know. And this is not like during the call, he recorded Ajoke. Ajoke record himself and send this audio. And I don't know whether he listened to the audio before sending it. It's not, it represent who we are as Biafra. It represent the Biafra Republic government in Ezra. So that audio represent the government of Ngozi Orabeze. It represents Ngozi and her people. It
Also,
represent those Ngozi is working for.
These useless people so go Finland o. Ọ dị ihe ha gara Finland ga-eme ka m na-amaghị. Ọ bụrụ mgbe ahụ ọ dị ka ihe ọ gara dị aga na ada dị ọra mma. Ọ dị ka during that time ka ọ na ada dị ọra mma. Ọ dị ihe ha gara na Finland ga-eme ka m na-amaghị. Ọ dị ihe ha gara Finland ga-eme. Ha na-ekwudo okwu na ha gadịrị Finland ga-eridikine ya Biafra. Ọ dị ihe ha gara ga-eme. Ọ bụrụ ma Chiamaka jere ọ bụ ma odo onye ka ọ ga-aga na ka ya ka m na-amaghị.
Represent Ngozi handlers. This is not who we are. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Fellow Biafrans, you have heard it all.
So now I know.
Also, sometimes you have disagreement between husband and wife.
Madam goes to his camp and she herself continue her fine work and leave totally, dissolve totally the new cabinet. The new cabinet is not legitimate and it has not the support of PM self. And furthermore, there has not been even legal actions to dissolve this old government and form new one, because everybody with the right mind knows that a state cannot have two governments. Another one is rebel and another one is original. Like in same matter, there cannot be two truths. Either
now we be the rebel, no problem.
So it's quite simple in this, even though I might sound very harsh.
1 year, no, 2 months ago.
But this rebellious camp should fall back to the original structure, and all personal differences between people should be buried. Everybody should bury their hatchet and submit themselves like good citizens, and good officers should submit to their leader. As in army, people in army obey their chief and their officers. So in this issue too, even state organs and state officers must obey their PM, and the people the PM put to action on his behalf, and who the PM gave the power to govern meanwhile he is away. So it might this matter has taken. This matter has now formed has come to a form that I see that there is a personal struggle of power going on. That there is now a mentality that doesn't count Biafran good and Biafran best. It's a matter of searching and acquiring personal power, and it should be vice versa. Since everybody should submit and leave their own interests to backside and just do what is good for the cause. Like in every political movement, Biafra is the important thing, not anyone's personal power or personal visibility or personal
what I
can say to end my speech.
Here mgbe nwaanyị gbara isi spray golden color na support USB gbaha ka ọ ma ama na ọ gara Finland were ID card ndọtawa. Then ihe awụ mgba ndị ya gara aga kpọrọ ex-wife awa prime minister deri ya ihe dere si ya ọbịa gụọra ụmụ aja ana na-disgrace go onwe ya. The woman ekwufu otu ọchị na-agụga the thing na-agụga. Abịara m here this be revised na brain maka unu na-echefu ihe because of every time ihe na-eme unu na-echefu ihe ochie. But mụa wepụtara ụbọchị taa ịkpọghachi brain unu small eshi ọzọkwa nwekwe time in the evening time kwa meweghachi brain unu. Ọ ya ihe m batara ime ịkpọghachi brain unu.
Here is that being PM is very, very, very hard work. Since I have seen Simon suffering, I have seen him given everything. I have seen.
Ederi ya ihe edere. Then the woman bebe kwuwa okwu n'onwe ya. Ihe edere ede gị na-agụ ya ime ọ dị iche na ka iji onwe gị na-ekwughe. Akwụna otu m si na-ekwughe okwu na but ọ bụrụ ihe edere ede m na-agụ ya na m ga na-ata gị eri ọnụ. Ama ma ntị ọ dịkwa.
Seen him crying, I have seen him laughing, I have seen how he takes Biafran issue to his heart. And let me tell you, it is not easy. It is not child's play. So people who want to bear that kind of responsibility should be, as first and foremost, think themselves as servants, not dictators. So in that sense, I can totally 100% agree that Simon made right choice now to give the power to Mr. Ogetsuku to restore the order that is lost now. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, because of the time, I just want us to make two other things clear, because for the record, and the world is watching, Biafra is watching. So, are you telling us, is there any message that our Prime Minister, that is to Ngozi, about not using his information, not using anything that he has his signature to, that might not, is there any message to Ngozi to desist from using anything about our Prime Minister name, his signature, anything that he did not endorse?
Uwe enweghị isi o. Enweghị ihe nọ n'ụwa. Uwe enweghị isi, enweghị ihe nọ n'ụwa. And onye ọbụla nọ n'ụwa na-eme ihe ya ọ kpachara onwe ya anya. Marakwa na ọwụ ajụgaji eri butere arịa ahụ. Uwe enweghị isi, enweghị ihe nọ n'ụwa. Onye na-eme ihe ọ na-eme n'ụwa ya ọ kpachara anya ya. Amaghị m kwuna. Kwụwa aka gị ọtọ. Ihe ọ bụla ị na-eme kwụwa aka gị ọtọ. So that mmadụ nwụọ ahapụ ibi isiwa heo ọkwa ihe o metere egburu ya o, ọkwa ihe o metere egburu ya o, ọkwa ihe o metere egburu ya o. You get why?
That he did not allow Ngozi to keep using. I am aware of that. Please, can you as well let the Biafra know about that? The message and the response from Madam Ngozi to you when you discuss that with her. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I have. I have very specific orders from Simon.
Unu ajụkwala si kemgbe ndị a si kpọta nwaanyị a bịa disgrace onwe ha, disgrace amadi woman, ebe ka nwaanyị ya nọzi. Enweghị onye na-ajụ unu. Enweghị onye na-ajụ unu. Ihe m bịara ime unu refreshment of brain. Enweghị unu na-echefu. Ọ ya ka m bịara ichetara unu. Then nwaanyị gbara isi gold. Unu ahụ mgbe ọ nọ a support ga USB. Ama ma ntị ọ dịkwa.
Now directly to Madam Ngozi, which orders I have told her via telephone just like a day ago. Madam Ngozi should withdraw from the internet totally. Like give up
X, give up online, give up YouTube, give up all channels she is using.
Hadi gel bugün.
Canım asị nwaanyị ka nwaanyị weta YouTube ya ndị a ndị ara
Flamingo'daki
nwaanyị ka nwaanyị ọ nọkwanụ YouTube o si o weta ihe niile ya were nyefee ndị ochie ya n'aka
İngilizce dersime birlikte girelim. Okay.
ndị ara atọ m ọchị all these people ay God these people na-atọ m ọchị
Or anything else for that matter to public. Since I see that
ay ay Chineke onye ọbụla nọ n'ụwa a gị na-arịọ chi gị
in
ndụ
the
na-arụsi
postings
ike
here somebody asks about
chere
the
ka m gwa ndị
case,
mmadụ
somebody
ihe a ga
wants
na-arịọ chi ha onye pụta n'ụtụ na-arịọ chi gị mgbe ị na-arị ya maka ego na-arị ya maka ogologo ndụ na amamihe the most ị ga na-arịọ chi gị amamihe unu echefukwala
know about Simon's case. Let me tell you directly what I hear from the case, that the enormous posting in internet and also enormous posting to the prison from Madame Rose's camp has put problems to Simon. He has ended up explaining what this rioting